Hi there. Today we're going to show you what you can do in Istanbul if you're only here for one day.
Today we're going to hit the Hippodrome of Constantinople, the Blue Mosque, the Hagia Sophia, and the Basilica Cisterns. Thanks to Umer, who provided our tour guide Saif, and thank you to Saif for giving us a lot of historical and factual information about these historical sites. First stop is the Hippodrome of Constantinople. Once a social and sporting heart of ancient Byzantium, the Hippodrome was a grand arena for chariot races and public gatherings. While little of it remains today, key monuments like the Obelisk of Theodosius still stand as a reminder of its former glory.
Check design of this fountain. As you see the top covering with the different bronze material. We never use normally. As you see the old style like that, but you see European style. And what I see, the Roman used marble, mosaics, and the fresque. What about the Ottoman? Tile, calligraphy.
You're right.
And look at, we have a chance to see the old design here. With mosaics, but calligraphy.
Oh, yes.
Like this part. If you look at this area from the seaside, from outside, still we have a chance to see this, still the wall of Hippodrome.
What a difference.
I just wanted to ask.
So we're in the Hippodrome area, and we're looking at the different monuments. That one behind me is the youngest one by the Germans, and in the forward here is the obelisk that's 3,000 years old. That fountain back there behind me is only about 150 years old. So you can see the expanse area of this Hippodrome area. The Hippodrome is below these streets. They covered it up, but we're going to get a chance to see what the surface of the old Hippodrome is. And over here on the left is the Blue Mosque, which we're going to go into later today. And we're just continuing the walk. It's a Monday today, not too busy.
Always like Mecca. Okay. I mean, today we have that much technology. We have a chance to find some obelisks. You should visit the Rome.
And Rome.
And what about the Constantinople? As you see here. Emperor Constantine, he tried to bring here, but he didn't succeed. He broke 10 meters. This part, we don't know where is the rest part. And then the second station, remember Theodosius, Emperor Theodosius, he brought here, he erected here.
So now we're going to take a look at the base of it.
The top, that's the ancient station. What about the base? Yeah, this is the real the part of the latest part.
Oh.
You asked me, sir, how much down? Yeah, as you see the
Oh, I
real,
see, okay.
Yeah.
So here you can see the original surface of the Hippodrome and how much of it has been covered up by streets in the modern day. Then Saif explained each of the graphical images on each side of the obelisk.
Now the description on this base, balcony of emperor.
Okay.
And they watching something. But what? When we look at this part, we have a chance to see the obelisk and some guys with the wooden system. They like a pull and push with the statement. What about the downstairs? Someone kneeling. When we check the their style, like so, they are watching something. When we look at the down, what do you think? They like watching chariot race.
Okay, yes.
In Spain with the monument, the top, and over there the chariot races.
Okay.
They watching races.
Oh, yeah.
Races already finished there.
Okay.
And now the two emperors ready to give the crown to the winner. And
Oh.
as you see, the two sides, a few men play the instrument, and the center of the last layer, the girls dancing. Now, for memory of that war. And this shape, if we have a chance to see that today is the top, you can easily understand. Yeah, here. Three snakes. They rape each other.
Oh.
Snakes symbolize the Persian people. And the one city-state of the old Greek, Sparta.
Sparta. Yep.
And then they, for memory of that fight, they built this monument. It was just the Delphi in Greek, Delphi temple.
Next, we went to the Blue Mosque, known as the Sultanahmet Mosque. Built in the early 17th century, the Blue Mosque is famed for its 6 minarets and its stunning blue Iznik tiles that line the interior. It remains an active place of worship and a symbol of Ottoman excellence and architectural mastery. So now we're in line to get into the Blue Mosque.
As you see the blue circle over there, the God name, Allah.
Allah.
And then, Prophet name, Muhammad. After Muhammad died, of course, Islamic State, they need one more leader. They choose Abu Bakr, Omar, Osman, Ali, I remember.
Was that on that thing that you showed us yesterday?
Yeah.
You showed us all the pictures of the leaders?
Yeah, and we saw the sword.
Yes,
some
okay.
holy relics from these old leaders. Ali married with the Muhammad daughter. Ali at the same time the cousin of Muhammad, and Muhammad had two grandsons, Hussein and Hassan. They died very early age, young. I mean the 10th. And then Islam divided two parts. Today, the Persians and the Iran, Shia, Turks, Sunni. We are Sunni. We are not divided like Christianity, Catholic and Orthodox. We all, believe the same God. We all pray the same style. We believe the Quran. If you ask me what's the difference between the Shia and the Sunni, I can say that briefly, these all leaders equal. I cannot say that Omar is better than the Osman. We told you yesterday, we don't know who is the best Muslim. But Ali, part of the Muhammad family, because of that, they supported Ali little different.
This magnificent mosque has over 20,000 hand-painted blue tiles. The central dome is about 43 meters high, and the mosque can accommodate 10,000 people at a time and contains Sultanahmet's tomb, a madrasa, and also an infirmary. So now we exited the mosque, put our shoes on, and we're now in the courtyard area. It's kind of nice and sunny out here today. It's going to be a little bit cooler and windier, but you can see as we go around the minarets there, and then we walk around and you can see the big courtyard with all the arches, and then those domes up on top there all are lead, is what Safe says. They're doing some restoration up here. And then again, as we go around, more minarets, and then more arches and things. A lot of people here today. But at least it's not crowded like during the heat of the tourist season. After the Blue Mosque, we went to Hagia Sophia. Originally built as a cathedral in 537 AD under Emperor Justinian I, Hagia Sophia later became a mosque, then a museum, and is now a functioning mosque again. This awe-inspiring structure reflects layers of Byzantine and Ottoman history with its massive dome and intricate mosaics. We've now entered the Hagia Sophia. You can see that they don't really restore a lot of this. It's still the original way. Broken. I hear. So look at this pillar here leaning. So I've heard that Turks joke around that unless it's falling down, you don't try to fix it.
Hagia Sophia or Santa Sophia or Hagia Sophia. How you want, we can tell.
Okay. But not Hagia Sophia.
Not Hagia.
Hagia Sophia.
Not like a Haji.
Yeah.
Haji, we call Haji like a man who visit the God's house.
Okay.
We call them when they beg, we say Haji. Not Hagia Sophia.
Right.
And the first time Constantine moved the capital from to here, then at that period of time, the Romans accept Christianity.
Again, as we continue around the Hagia Sophia.
Speak and video for video.
Okay, sorry.
Video no problem. Speak and video no.
No talking. Okay, thank you. So I was permitted to take video, but I couldn't talk while I was doing video. They're trying to prevent folks from doing Instagram and getting out of hand with sound and audio.
Like a good, easy, but it's marble.
Why is it so easy?
No, today I'm in the wooden, you can but
no.
don't think about the nothing. And after that marble door, everything, the way suddenly changed. We have a chance to give more white clay.
Oh yeah.
White plus white. Today we use camera, phone for take the photo. Before phone we use the album. Photographer, every family album. Still. Before that album, if you are empire, they use these all white as the album.
Oh.
We are now the private room. Family area, emperor family area. Like the Sultan, the prayer area, so special here, just the family decoration part, now we're that way. All the different time. We will see a few mosaics they did. That's back 11th century, 13th century, 10th century. Why? Because of earthquake, fire, what you see. Today, if you donate the money, a place, they put your nice picture on the wall for the text. Same lady. Can you see the queen? King, you hold the money. Show I donate the money to this area. And then they put for thanks their mosaics here.
That is a big door. So the altar's right here.
Yeah, on the west.
Yeah. That's supposed to be an angel?
The seraphim angel. 4 seraphim angels. And symbolize this is the biggest stone in the world at that time. They hold these stone.
So they still use this as a mosque today?
Now, yeah.
but they left the Christianity
Okay.
in different places.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the original.
We have more. Virgin Mary, Charles is all just Jesus. On the right side, a man hold like a model of
Yeah.
like
Oh,
a
yeah.
city.
Yeah,
This city
something.
here, Constantinople. This city. He, Constantinople, Emperor Constantine, he offered the Constantinople to the Jesus. And the other without the minaret. It's like a model of Hagia Sophia.
Yeah.
Emperor Justinian offered Hagia Sophia. When we check the fourth crusader, they tried to attack the Jerusalem. They want to stay just here. They want to rest. When they opened, the emperor opened the door.
And our final stop for the day is the Basilica Cisterns. Hidden beneath the city, this underground reservoir was constructed in the 6th century to store water for the great palace. The dimly lit columns and mysterious Medusa heads create a uniquely atmospheric experience unlike anything else in Istanbul. So we're now in the Basilica Cisterns. Just got in through the entrance. And you can see down here, you can see right down to the water with all the coins. Nice and cool down here.
Till this page we learn many things. The Romans, the Constantinople, the capital here, they built this unique city and strong wall. Not need to find you more.
No.
Some sisters use breathing hall. Someone as a mosque. Someone restaurant. Someone the lobby of hotel. Wow.
Attention!
Just visible one only tree. One is so small that and the other one the house size of here, but just inside the full of pulp. I don't know.
3 days ago, there was a 6-point-something magnitude earthquake in Istanbul, and Saif is about to describe his experience on that day.
Just 3 or 4 days ago, as you know, the earthquake happened in this area.
Yeah.
Just I stayed with my guest just over there. I was here.
Inside.
Did you feel it?
Of course.
Well, we talked to somebody who was down here,
Yeah.
and she said that they didn't feel a thing.
I check around, nobody say, oh, the earthquake, but I felt.
Yeah.
Really. There's somebody like it, they will pull me like that,
Yeah.
suddenly. And my guest say, from the Germany here, something wrong, say, I say, yes, earthquake happened, but don't worry. I always say that before the earthquake, many times earthquake happened, but still safer than my house.
Sure.
I always say that this, and this happens, real. And don't worry. Still
It's
stand.
been here for many years.
Just 1 or 2 minutes we stay just at that corner, and then the security just and we open the door.
Everybody leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jellyfish-looking things.
For example, if you visit here the next year, art here.
Jellyfish.
Just 5 years ago, the is better.
Well, I would think if this is remarkable, it's still like
Yeah. Do you want to see the, I showed you first Photoshop. Do you want to see the first CV before you enter the all company and you give your CV? I check your education. And look at the behind the columns. As you see, we have a chance to see the some like a calligraphy over there.
Like a letter T
Yeah,
and a P.
and P.
Okay.
It's a sign of the master. If you're gonna give me the business as a home, for example, I say let's visit the Basilica Cisterns or 4. The fifth one, my home.
So now on the back end of the cisterns, now looking back at the full length of it, and it's much darker. Here you can see the green light on the video appears really well, but when you're actually here, it's quite dark in this room. So from one end to the other, maybe a couple of football field lengths. And in the width, maybe the width of it is about a football field length. So here in this corner, when the light is right, the shadow of Medusa's head appears in the back wall there. And there's Medusa. And then the water's around it. So here's one of the Medusa heads that's on its side. And there's the entire column. As we approach the column next to it, now you'll see the other head that's upside down.
Sí, está más entera. La otra está santa.
Not this side. Here, before there was a government building, they took over. Not just a part.
got it.
Why he used it for killing.
Yeah.
So where we're at, it's still pretty dark. We're about 3/4 of the way through. And now, but you can see some light here because I've got some light coming on my face. So again, it looks much more luminescent here on camera and on the video. But as you walk by it, it's pretty dark in here. very pretty. There's something else here coming up on the right. Lights come on now, and all of this used to be filled up with water all the way to the top. This was just a one big water tank in here for the people in Istanbul, and these columns were recycled from other places that were demolished and reused here, so they were able to build this in just over 2 years. Well, that wraps it up. If you're in Istanbul for only one day and want to see these historical sites, we suggest that you book a tour with a personal guide so that you get more information about the Hippodrome, the Blue Mosque, the Hagia Sophia, and the Basilica Cisterns. Thanks for watching. We hope you watch our other Istanbul videos, and we'll catch you the next time.